Hey everybody, Destin here with Brendan Graver.
Hey!
And today we're talking about the Smash updates. Now I don't play a lot of Smash, Brendan does, so we're gonna go over some cool stuff like Jigglypuff. What is going on with Jigglypuff?
Jigglypuff was the first one that was shown off this week. One of the original fighters, and the first Super Smash Bros. Game was an unlockable character at the very end.
Yeah.
Very annoying. Then the more you hit that damn Pokemon, the more it just flies back. Cause you can jump like 5 times.
Yeah.
And it's like hitting a balloon. Like she's weak, but she's very durable, and that's like, even if you go across the stage, she can always float back. A lot of her moves have remained the same, but there's a couple of differences that I noticed in the brief trailer we saw. For one, her final smash, where she puffs up into a giant balloon, is a lot faster than it was before. They used to have a lot more of a slower build-up, giving people time to kind of walk away or move away out of the kill zone, I guess you could call it, before shrinking back down. So much faster. A lot faster too is her side attack, her rollout. If you don't really, you can charge it up and spin, or you can just do just tap right B and then or left B, and then she moves left to right in a quick dash. You used to have to spin up first. Now it just kind of goes off on its own really quickly, which I like. But yeah, other than that, she's kind of the same. But that rest move, her down B, is a very, very, very specific and deadly move if you can connect. If she falls asleep right next to the person, it's like an instant KO half the time. You can see where there's a crazy build-up they have in the little trailer for her, where she knocks someone into a warp star that knocks them back to her, and she rests, and they go KO.
Okay.
That's insane to pull off. So yeah, if you can master that, Jigglypuff is your character.
As a casual player that smashes buttons, all that sounds terrifying. Let's talk about, you brought up the Smash, let's talk about the fake Smash Ball item.
This is probably one of my new favorite items. Back in Brawl, they introduced the Smash Ball. You hit it a bunch, if it breaks, your character gets supercharged, and they can press B to do an ultimate attack. Now, there are 2 Smash Balls. One of them is the normal one. It has that kind of a little thicker of a vertical stripe and a smaller horizontal stripe.
So you can tell the difference.
It's very, very
subtle.
Tiny. Yeah, it's subtle to notice, especially if you're in this frenzy, because if you're gonna have items on, there's gonna be explosions everywhere, assist trophies, Pokemon, who knows what else. So it's kind of hard to tell. Sometimes they don't show up, sometimes they'll show up at once. Actually, during our E3 live show we were playing, I think we have footage of that, where we're playing and both of them show up at the same time. And I was playing as Ike. I could see which one it was a real one, but I missed my final smash. Someone else saw the other one, they thought it was an actual Smash Ball too. They hit it, and there's a giant explosion that kind of connects to everybody nearby. Even if you didn't break it, everyone near that just explodes.
Do you think you could use it strategically to mess the other players up?
You probably could.
Like an arrow from Link or something.
Yeah, or if you knew that they were about to hit you with an attack and you kind of dodged behind it. You like, one thing I like though is the Smash Balls, they used to just float around. Now they can float around fast, they can float around slow. They can also just appear on the ground, like a rock, and you just kind of kick it around until it breaks. So if you know it's going to get close to breaking, you hit it towards someone, and they accidentally hit it and expose in their face.
Nice.
It'd be kind of devious.
That's cool. That's cool. What else we got here? Some new music, Gallica Medley.
Yeah, it's a medley from an arrangement composer, Yusuke Takahama. He is kind of lesser known. He started off in the 80s doing sound design. He actually did sound effects for Bad Dudes.
Oh,
my favorite old games where you have to be a bad enough dude to rescue the president from ninjas. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And he then went on to do a bunch of other compositions and arrangements for notably the Sonic and Mario Go to the Olympics, Sonic Colors, and he also was a guest composer for the other Smash games in Brawl. Specifically, he did the Tall Tall Heights composition, which I really liked.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is really cool music. It kind of starts off slow. It incorporates that Galaga arcade sound effects and music and different themes, which I really like. It's a neat track.
So they've already revealed so many characters for this game. We're seeing more and more of the stages, and the newest one is Liat Cruz.
Yeah.
Tell me about this one.
We didn't really see much of it. It was in the demo. We have footage from our Comic-Con coverage. We had people playing on there. I have a sordid history with Lilac Cruz. It's kind of it's a semi-flat stage with 3 little platforms, but it kind of tilts as the spaceship moves around and goes around this little cruise. which can make it interesting for ranged fighters because you may not always have a horizontal shot. If it tilts, your shot could go into the side of the wing.
Okay.
So when I was playing one time, I had an online tournament with a friend, and we were matched on Lilac Cruise. And I was playing Link. I'm good at Link. And he was playing as Robin, and I was like, okay, Robin has a lot of ranged attacks. I should be good here. If his Thoron shoots over my head, I'll be fine. Unfortunately, something happened. I fell off the side of the stage. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna recover with my up B. Didn't work. And for a moment, I didn't know what was going on. I choked and I died. And during the replay, I realized that Robin's book that he uses when he shoots his spells, after he uses the spells, his book just tosses behind him. It hit me in the face.
Oh, really?
Interrupted my recovery, and I died.
So really, the player who was Robin had an amazing play.
He had me book a flight, as I say.
Fighter Wario.
Yeah, Wario was also first released in Brawl and has shown up. He's a disturbing character. I don't like him.
Are you in the camp that wants Waluigi?
He's an assist trophy. Just let it lie, folks.
I saw a bunch of people tweeting about that. I'm like, that's whatever. They have like
There
many fighters.
There will always be the one more. Ridley was the why not Ridley? And then once they get Ridley, well, why not Waluigi too? There's always going to be one more character. Why not King K. Rool? I mean, I think as far as Wario goes, he's a very interesting character. He's like, his moves are so odd that is completely in his character. But he has some new moves and some tweaks. His forward tilt attack is now a slap instead of his original move, and his dash attack now actually has his shoulder bash, which was kind of like his signature move in the Wario Land games. Which is cool they brought that back. And most notably, his final smash, it used to be he would eat a bunch of garlic, turn into Super Wario, which is his little superhero costume, and just kind of like fly around the stage hitting people really fast. But it was kind of hard to control because he moves so fast. So now it's kind of either your smash attack hits or it doesn't. And if it hits, there's like a cinematic beatdown move where like he summons clones to punch the player and then just go rock off the stage. Which I kind of like that they've done this with a bunch of characters where it's either you hit the smash, final smash, or you don't. That's it.
The final note was the Rodon Assist Trophy that we're going over
From
today.
Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2.
What does this do?
So he is one of Bayonetta's friends. He is I think is a fallen angel who becomes kind of like Bayonetta's like personal gadget man, gives her some weapons, upgrades her stuff, which he kind of does in this and in Smash Bros as well. He has these attacks where, kind of like Bayonetta, he'll do a fist punch move, and then like this giant fist will appear out of a portal to hit people. But he also can throw you items to be kind of the helpful weaponsmith that he is. So after he does a bunch of moves, he'll kind of find an item at random and toss it to you, which is really nice if you have those items on.
That's good.
Assuming you do because you have assist trophies on. So yeah, you should have all items on. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I wish we got to see him in his Santa Claus outfit that he wore in Bayonetta 2. He's just this big guy with a cigar and a Santa Claus outfit. I really want that costume, but still, cool to have Rodon.
Well, thank you, Brendan, so much for all the
Thank you,
details.
Destin.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you give me a warm welcome, even though I don't know anything about Smash. We should have our regular host back next week. So thank you so much for watching. And for more on all things Smash, keep it right here on IGN.
See ya.